What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, TGIF. It is your boy, Baddog, back with another Los Angeles Lakers video. Of course, I'll be live tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers at 10:15 on this channel. You're not going to want to miss it. See if the Los Angeles Lakers can end this four-game losing streak that they're on. They came pretty close last night, but ultimately too many turnovers, too many missed free throws, and their old dog, their old teammate Danny Green, did them dirty with 28 points, including the dagger. The left corner tray that he hit with about 30 seconds ago, they gave him a 7-point lead. Lakers came back and had a chance. I mean, they showed a lot of heart, but obviously with all that lack of talent that's in there now, you can't be turning the ball over 20-plus times, which the Lakers have done. And of course, that's been the norm for them all season. They have turned it over a lot, and they have missed a lot of free throws. With Anthony Davis and LeBron James in the lineup, these are weaknesses that you can hide. Without them, they're magnified. So Lakers fell short last night, lost 4 in a row. They play Cleveland tonight, which is a team that Los Angeles should be able to beat. And it is ironic that Cleveland is coming into the Staples Center because obviously the big news in Lakerland is Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond, I don't know if it's official yet or not, but he's been bought out by the Cleveland Cavaliers or will be bought out by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Los Angeles Lakers obviously have big-time interest in the big man because even with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, they still lacked big man depth. And obviously Andre Drummond will give that to them, especially going into the playoffs. It's certainly somebody they can use. It would be a good situation for Andre Drummond in Los Angeles. He would get a ton of minutes here. He would be the starting center. There's no doubt about that. He would start over Marc Gasol, and the Lakers really could use his services with both of their superstars injured and out for the foreseeable future. Obviously, this is something that the Lakers need big time, and they are going to have some competition for his services. Now, Laker players have already went out there. They're trying to recruit Andre Drummond. And again, Andre Drummond would have a good situation in Los Angeles. He'd have a chance to win a title. He would have a chance to perform in the playoffs. And obviously, when you're bought out, you're playing for your next big contract. But the Lakers are going to have some competition. The Clippers are interested. The Celtics are interested. And, of course, the New York Knicks are very interested in Andre Drummond. And the Knicks could definitely use Andre Drummond. The thing is, Andre Drummond would be splitting time with Mitchell Robinson there in New York, and he wouldn't have as many minutes as he probably would get in Los Angeles. But the caveat here, couldn't think of the word, the caveat for the Knicks is that they have a ton of cap space. And they can actually offer Andre Drummond a multi-year deal. So it really depends on what Andre Drummond wants. Now, if Andre Drummond wants to go to Los Angeles, even if it is the Lakers or the Clippers, or he wants to go to the Celtics, if he wants to go to the Celtics, I thought they'd be really good at the beginning of the year. They're not very good. I don't think they're a title contender at this point. So if he wanted to go there, I don't know. To me, that wouldn't make a lot of sense, him going to Boston. But if you wanted a chance at a title, you could go to Los Angeles, the Lakers or the Clippers, and you'd have a chance to contend for a title. And, of course, the Knicks could offer you more money. So it really depends on what he wants. Does he want to try to get a title and then test the free agent market? Or if the Knicks offered him a multi-year deal, would he just accept that and go play for New York for the next 3 or 4 years or how many years they offer him? Be very interested to see. And I can tell you this, as a guy who is a Knicks fan and watches the Knicks for the last 37 years of my life, especially the last 10, this is something the Knicks would do. The Knicks have a lot of cap space, and instead of going out and signing an absolute superstar, which is what they should do, they go after a guy like Andre Drummond. Now, it's no knock on Andre Drummond, but Andre Drummond, at this point in his career, is a guy who is like a secondary player. He is not a superstar. He's not a guy that's going to carry your team. The Knicks need a guy that can carry the team. I don't think that's Andre Drummond. Again, it depends on what Andre Drummond wants. Does he want the money? Does he want a chance to win a title? Does he want to test the free agent market? It's going to be very interesting going forward. There's no doubt about it, though. Out of all these teams that I mentioned, I think the Lakers need him the most, and I think the Lakers will push the hardest to get him, but the Lakers can probably offer him the least amount of money. So again, it's really going to come down to what Andre Drummond wants and what Andre Drummond thinks is best for himself. Does he want to contend for a title, or does he want the money? So it's going to be interesting going forward. Again, I haven't heard anything on this, and we'll see. But again, it's ironic that Cleveland's coming into Los Angeles tonight. We'll see. Maybe Andre Drummond doesn't leave Los Angeles tonight. Maybe he doesn't go back. I don't even know if he's traveling with Cleveland, to be honest with you. But it's going to be very interesting going forward. And obviously, if I hear any updates, I'll do my best to get on here and give you guys a scoop. I always appreciate you watching the Laker videos. I know I take a lot of heat because I'm a New York guy and I'm a Knicks fan. I'm like, why do you cover the Lakers? And I've had to say it a bunch of times because I have a family, and the 7 o'clock time slot for the Knicks does not fit my schedule. If it did, I would have been streaming the Knicks for 2 years, not the Lakers. But I enjoy streaming the Lakers, and I enjoy covering the Lakers, and I'm going to continue to do so. So I hope you'll continue to watch the videos, which I really appreciate. Watch the live streams. Like I said, I'll be live tonight, 10:15. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'll see you later tonight. Maybe the Lakers can end this 4-game losing streak. It is your boy, the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!